welcome back to Sew What You Like. I am your girl, Mari Mills. Ooh, yeah. Woo is all I can say. Welcome to episode, I believe, Red 5 of Friday Sews. All right, and first things first, like to give thanks to Jen from In Today's Sewing Room with Jen for creating this fabulous platform for us to showcase our creations, mingle, and share a little bit about our life. Thank you, Jen. All right, and thank you so much to my returning subscribers. So glad you guys are continuing to rock with me on this creative journey. Hello to my new subscribers. So glad you decided to join me on my creative journey. I hope I keep you entertained and you like my creations, okay? So guys, the week has been weeking. That's all I can say right now. Like, hair looking puffy because of the weather. It's been a week. It has definitely been a week. So anyway, in today's Friday Sews, we are going to talk about 9554. All right, I'm going to show you guys my outcome and let you know some drama behind it. So if that's something that you're interested in, keep on watching. All right, guys. So as we discussed, or I discussed in a previous video, I was going to make this Simplicity Mimi G and Norris pattern S9554, and I made it. And I don't know if it was the week that was trying to take me out, or the pattern in the week that was trying to take me out, or my machine, the pattern in the week trying to take me out. But anyway, we'll get into that, okay? So the pattern is not a hard pattern. I was trying to get this sewn up throughout the week, and if you are a working seamstress, you'll know that sometimes when you have a crazy work week, your stress reliever being sewing, you need it. But then if you're doing something that's a little bit more involved, we'll say like a pattern that's going to take a lot more attention, okay, a lot more of your attention, you know, not something quick that you're just sewing up, then it can be a struggle. So guys, I love how it turned out. I did run into some issues with my machine acting crazy, and we'll get into those, right? But, you know, this is your basic shirt pattern, right? Well, not basic shirt pattern, but it has the two different lengths, right? The shorter length and the longer length. Buttons up, has a collar. It's drop shoulder, so you're not setting in any sleeves or sewing in any sleeves. The sleeves are built into the front and back bodice. All right, and as I told you previously, I added 3.5 inches to my, well, I didn't add it to the pattern. I just kind of marked it, you know, like on the material when I cut it out. And so in retrospect, I probably wouldn't have added those 3.5 inches because I wanted it to be more of like a shirt dress, so I didn't have to wear it with like leggings or anything like that. But I think the view, the longer view, probably would have been sufficient for me. So when I make it again, I will just sew the longer version as is and not add any length to it. And I think I'll be okay. Now, I don't know how I'm feeling per se about how it's fitting on, not like my waist area, but like in the breast area. So up in here. But I know it's supposed to be drop shoulder and things tend to be a little bigger. So I don't know. And it could be the material. This material is not, you know, a flowy material because it is a linen and it's a home decor linen. So it does have a little bit more body to it. All right, guys. But let me bring in Busty Lou. Who's our model? If you don't know who Busty Lou is, that is my dress form because she's busty. Okay, guys. Let's see if we can move it down. Give me a second here. Hopefully I don't drop the camera. All right, so let's see, can we move it back? Don't mind all that stuff back there. Okay, can we see it? I think we can see it. Let's see if we can go down a little more. Okay, so there is the bottom there, so you can see the length and get an idea of how long it is. Okay, so this is it, guys. I love how it looks. Okay. I decided to go with orange thread because I feel like the orange gave it a pop. And let me see if I can bring you closer if you can see like the actual thread. Let's come closer. Come on, girl. I don't know if you still probably won't be able to see it. Can you see it? You can see it a little bit. Like right in here on the pockets. Let's see. Let's see, can we see it? You can see it a little bit on the collar. So the collar, I did a top stitch in the orange, you know, and along the pocket here, and then along right here, and my buttonholes, and we'll get to those suckers in a minute. So the buttonholes are the orange, as you can see, and the thread on the buttons is, the, you know, in the orange. All right. But listen, I love the aesthetic of the dress. So here is another thing, and let's come back up. So here is another thing, as far as how things went for me. Okay. I actually did pretty well when it came to the collar, I think. And as you guys know, let me fix this camera. I let you guys know that collars are my nemesis, right? So I think I'm getting better when it comes to the collars. Everything was going pretty swell, actually. And I was like, yeah, all right, we're doing good. Until my button hole maker started tripping. Guys, I was like, I just wanted to throw the whole machine out the window. Okay, so I managed to resolve the issue that it was having and got that fixed. So I was able to get the buttonholes, but it kind of made me sad because, you know, when it starts acting crazy in the middle of making one of the buttonholes, and you either have to unpick all that out, or, you know, you can go back over it. So to be honest with you, it did it to me like, I think 2 or 3 times. And I was going to pull out my other machine and say, let's see. But you know what? I was like, I don't feel like doing all of that. I'm like, somebody help me. I feel like I need help. But anyway, it did it to me about 2 or 3 times. So after unpicking the second one, I was like, no. So I ended up going over one of the other ones that it did, you know, that it happened with. I just went over it because here's the thing. You shouldn't be looking that close at my buttonholes anyway, okay? Just look at the dress. Look, the fabric is the attraction. It's so gorgeous. That is what you need to be paying attention to. The flowers. This shirt dress should make you happy, okay? When I look at it, it makes me happy. I feel springy I feel spring when I look at it. No, it's not your lighter pastel colors, but the pops of white, the turquoise flowers. It reminds me a lot of the trees here in Georgia. We have a lot of trees here that have the different color leaves or petals. And when I tell you I love those trees, I be trying to figure out a way to chop the tree down and put it in my car and bring it home. But I just love the whole aesthetic, okay, the material and how it's a button down. Like I've never seen a button down shirt dress, you know, out of any fabric even close to this. Covered with the fact that this linen almost gives you like a denim, kind of like a denim type feel, right? So yes, guys, I love it. It's not the best, okay? It's not one of my best sews, but I'm gonna wear it, okay? And I'm thinking there's a few ways to style this, okay? So I would wear it as a dress, button down. I would wear it open with like a cute white tank top underneath, maybe some shorts. And I think that is probably going to be one of the next things I make is some shorts. So that I can, as it gets warmer, because y'all, it's warming up here. Yay! It's warming up here in Georgia. Woo! Is it warming up? But yes, I think it will look cute with a white tank top underneath. Maybe some denim like shorts. Or some shorts. Some white shorts would be nice. Although if I do white shorts, I'm not going to do a white tank top too. So I would have to get that figured out. But I think the pop of white underneath would give it a really, really cute, crisp, refreshing look. And you see I did do the white buttons on here. And I felt like the white buttons gave it that pop too. And, you know, my daughter, well, not daughters, my oldest daughter picked out the button. She was like, she thought that the white buttons would be best. So thank you, Reese. All right, guys. So, oh, another thing with the sleeves, this pattern has sleeve bands because the sleeves are unfinished. So for this material here, because it treads, I didn't want the unfinished armhole look. So what I did was I attached the band to the right side, sewed it, and then turned it under. Because I purposely extended the sleeve. So when I cut out the top, instead of cutting out the small, when it came to the sleeves, I just cut out the medium sleeves. So because I knew I didn't want it unfinished, but I still wanted it to be a nice length. I didn't want to lose any of the length. I cut the sleeves out at the medium. And so, yep, so I just attached it, the bands right side, and then I turned it under. And I just turned it under. Let's see, can we see? So let's see, I just turned it under, okay, and then I sewed again. So there is the orange top stitch, okay? And here is the back. Here's the back. You guys are never gonna, you probably won't believe this, but this is my first time doing this little loop deal thing. I don't know, I probably have left it out of some patterns just unknowingly, I'm gonna say. Unknowingly just left it out and then put it, but this time I was like, oh, this is gonna be cute to have. So I really like the back yoke. And you do the burrito method on here, which I think is awesome. So you have, you know, that clean kind of finish in there at the top. Now, Norris did a tutorial for this pattern, and in there he did not French seams, what are they called? Is it welted? I think it might be, is it the welted seam? But he did some fancy smancy seam. I did not do that. I was thinking about doing a French seam, and then I changed my mind because it was just running over it, right? I was like, okay, you need to get this done. So I just pre-serged my my fabric, and so, you know, it's serged in the inside, pressed open nicely, and so, and I'm okay with that, right? I think it's still pretty cool, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, guys, that is $95.54. If I do it again, it will definitely be in a lighter fabric, okay? I think, not that this fabric was hard to work with, but I just want it in, you know, like a lighter fabric, something, you know, as it gets hotter here, something more flowy. But this is my first time making a pattern, so I didn't want to use anything too expensive. And so I think for some inexpensive fabric, that this is some nice fabric. Okay, guys? So that is that pattern. And so, yeah, remember I told you I wanted to work on this too, right? So I actually do have the pattern cut out. However, after sewing this, I think I need a palette cleanser, okay? So I'm thinking I want to do like a top and some shorts. So and I know I showed you guys this in a previous video. So I think I want to do McCall's 8201, and I'm going to do view C. So I'll do the view here. And then I want to make some shorts, you know, like a little short set to go with it. So my short contenders are McCall's 8207, view A here. All right, and so I like the yoke on the back of the pant. You see the line drawings? I like that yoke. So I'm thinking of that, or what they used to call these back in the day, rubber in the waist shorts. Comment below if you remember when they used to say, go put your shorts on. You know, the ones with the rubber in the waist. So view A. And this is McCall's 8057. All right. So thinking view A, and there are the, ooh, are we focused? Okay, there's the line drawings there. All right, so those are my contenders for the shorts. As far as material is concerned, y'all don't laugh at me. I actually have some more of this material left over. So I was thinking I might want to make a top out of it. I think it would be cute in the top. I'm sorry. I like the fabric, guys. And I'm trying to use up, you know, my fabric. So I might do it in that. But I want to pair it. I want the shorts to be white. I'm really serious about sewing up some white shorts. So I need to look through my fabric to find some white, because you know, it's woven. So I need to find some white woven fabric. All right. All right, guys. So that sums it up. I'm a little bummed I didn't get, you know, through 2 makes, but it's okay. You know, life happens and you gotta work to eat, right? All right, guys. So please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. All right. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about my dress here, my wearable muslin. Let me know what you think. Do you like the colors? Do you like the way this material makes you feel? All right, guys. And if you have been here 1 or 2 times or 3 times, that means you're liking something you're seeing. So please consider subscribing. All right. And click the bell notification so that you are notified when I upload new videos. All right. And sharing is caring. Share me. All right. Anyway, guys, you stay blessed. Thank you so much for your time today. Bye.